Very special episode of Sis Get a Grip, featuring our mommy.
Yes, don't they look so nice?
They seem a bit nervous.
I know.
They'll jump in.
Yes, they will. Are you guys excited to be
here?
Yes,
we are.
It's a long day to get here, but we made it.
And we forced them to be here, so as we finally have them, let's appreciate them.
Yes.
Yeah.
That'll be a rough one, sis.
Alright, so we wanted to do this special episode with our moms just because a lot of people have asked us where have we learned our things from, or whenever we say our mom said or my mom said, so why not bring them here so they could give us their wonderful wisdom. This is going to be more so an interview question, type of process where we come up with 6 questions for them to answer for us, but in those 6 questions the goal is to share with us their life experiences. To make this as easy and smooth and comfortable as possible, they're going to speak Tree, which we know a lot of the sayings we say in Tree as well, and Stacey's going to translate it for us. So if anyone needs translation, Stacey will be doing that. So I'll ask the question, the mommies will answer, and Stacey will give us the lovely translation.
Stacey will try to give a translation.
That's a good point.
Yes.
Alright, so we're just gonna jump right in. Are you guys ready?
Yes, we are.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You guys nervous?
No.
Alright. Alright, so when you think about a fork in the road in your life, what was it and why did you choose that particular path?
A fork in my life is when I traveled from Ghana to the United States of America. Me bedroom hano. That was the time when the decision, I was making decision either to go to school or to do a liberal work at this Kabeba and Tentem. That was the fork. So I chose to do work, which is a housekeeping job, to make money faster. But at the other end, I found out that I could school no more and can make scanner and ten because school no would have given me more money than housekeeping. So though I got money, it took me long time to make the money which I can go school and can make I think it was traveling from America and choosing between school and Juma.
Okay. By the way, we should have done this earlier. This is Stacey's beautiful mom.
Yes.
So we should have done introductions. And then this is my beautiful mommy. So just so you guys know whose mom is whose mom.
Yes.
But we call each other's mom. So whatever. Mom, what about you? A fork in the road in your life.
I forget that translation.
Okay, let Stacey do the translation first.
Oh, I forgot already. Okay, here goes. Bear with me. So translation, I think what she said was that she had to choose between, when she came to America, she had to choose between either going to school or working, right? And she chose to work instead of going to school, and she wished that she had chosen the school route, because had it been now, she would have, in the long run, she would have made more money. But she went after the money too early, and she regrets kind of that decision, and she wished that they were reversed. Did I say that correctly?
Yes.
All right.
All right, mommy, your go. A fork in the road in your life.
Okay, me that say mama me akonya we say ya. And Emma betina mo beautiful studio. Okay, me ba America hanmo no. Na ka me school anka meko. But ba me nin krata also go through so many process. Asana otimi akọ school because so when in krata kra na akọ school we adwuma kra ho ebeye edin ama. But menya nkrata no so na wose me ware na me wo afa me wuye no so na afa adwuma na be ye mani ha if you scan na menya no edoso and at the same time no sanka me ko school ha ka scan benya scan be doso asin adwuma not me. I'm a home care. A Juma and Yasa, your crana, I was say we, but at the end of the day, no, a boame.
Okay, here goes. These trees are tough, man.
I'll also try to translate it anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Go
Okay,
ahead.
I'll translate. Mom thinks I don't speak to you, but I do. So my mom says very similar to what Stacey's mom said, where like she also wished that she actually did go to school because there's something she says to me now where like going to school gives you the opportunity to make more money but work less. However, the difficult part about it was like, you know, like when you come to America as an immigrant, you don't have like the legal paperwork. So even going to school is difficult because like how do you pay for that if you don't have like paperwork to apply for financial aid and things. So it's very similar to Stacey's mom. She also wished that she did go to school because life may have been a bit more smoother. But in all, she's still grateful for how things turned out. Did I do good?
Wonderful.
Let's
Go ahead.
You did well. Yeah.
The next question is, what is the hardest thing about raising children? And I think a lot of people like want to know.
The hardest thing about raising children is being truthful to yourself, being patient, and being a leading exemplar life for your children. Because let me explain to you, sometimes you turn around and do the same thing. Or say, oh, be more adiaka, thank you. You won't even remember to say thank you. That's so it's difficult to say we bet me no man I actually woman the omunye. And number 2, being patient. Being patient is whereby akwalana wotete na ade bi obeye no ka wo bono ne se ye a e wo se wo bono enso so no se wo anya botra wo beye de ni so ye nti no. The two hardest thing is living exemplar life and being patient.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think she said it because that was like tree English, guys. She makes a little bit of tree in English, but basically she said what she said. Being truthful to yourself and like leading by example. So if somebody does, if you do something to a child, like let's say, I think the example she gave was, if a child, you tell your child when somebody gives you something, say thank you, but the child comes to give you something and you don't say thank you. So she's saying that stuff like that make it difficult. And the other example was being patient. There are some things that your child will do, and it's gonna take the life of God to not like beat them senseless. But you like learning to be patient is a difficult task as a parent. Did I get that right?
Yes,
We gotta get some points.
You made it. What's the tree?
Mommy, what's the hardest thing about raising children?
Thank you. That's it. Nkola tete ye adwuma e din ye. Nkola tete o raising kwara ye adwuma e din pa, but said the man kakaya no. Also set a very good example. Ama nkwala no. Wo ye maame. And the okofa be ma we, no den abafi, o chena no okofa we. Nti oba no so be ye bi. Yes, oba no so ebe ye bi. Why? Because of bibia ebia obano edebe blowintin or ye bibi na nya na we encourage no. Oh yeah me de na me me de we ha me discipline pa wo kra won ye kra won ko kra na me discipline nti say we parents and quality edin pa ana obi wo hono ma na be ye bibi na sanye na so bi for outside e be catch them na ibuafu me de o be catch them ya mejidi. Why? Because inipa no onimo ana onimo kra na onimo parents. So because me kai said dako me frɛ adwuma e bae me neighbors ne ba akon I catch them said me neighbor ba catch them. Oh, I saw Gifty, she went up the hill and I was, oh okay, was she went to the library and she went up the hill. No, Miss. Oh, okay.
I don't know where that was going.
It's a Gifty. Ejani Key went to a council or go up the hill. No, come my brother Honomo. Into my friend Honomo. Now say Gifty or Hono say I was so Ejani Key. It was fee. I know so we are done and when I was my neighbors or no. And I can't tell me. Nti nkola tete adwuma a edin also onya abotre emma omo. You have to be patient. Onya abotre emma but omo ya de na nya. You have to give them the pow.
So to translate, honestly, to sum it up, it's something that like I've learned watching my mom, where she says like it takes a village to raise a child. My mom is a firm believer in that. So she's basically saying that like yes, raising children is extremely difficult, and I think we can all testify from watching our parents and watching current parents. It's difficult, however, like it takes a village in a sense, and that's where she shared the story about like a neighbor seeing me going to my cousin's house, like and as a person who works in school, and I think Stacey could like talk about this too, where times have changed where sometimes you can tell a parent that your child like jumped up and down the classroom, and the parent would become outraged with you as the adult, whereas like our parents think the opposite, right? Where why would this adult just come say something outlandish about my child, where they are firm believers that it does like if an adult comes says something about my child, I'm gonna listen and take heed to it and advise my child wisely. Did I?
You did
Yeah,
well.
you did well with the tree.
Why are they?
I feel like they just gassed us up.
They're like, let's get this over with. Let's wrap this up.
Okay, the next question, which I don't know what my mom was gonna say, but what have you always wanted to tell us in this situation, but you haven't had the courage to?
When it comes to between me and Stacey, we have no secret to hide. We did everything together as a friend, daughter, beyond daughter. We went beyond daughter, and we don't actually have secret to be a. Me feel say Stacey di best me and me be the best no. And bibia that I was supposed to tell her, I think I did. So I don't have no hiding thing that I did not tell her. Because BBI, we talk about everything, boyfriend to everything, if you understand, everything. Because when I'm in the bathroom, Stacey is on the toilet bowl and we be talking. So we have nothing to hide. So yeah, so we have nothing secret that I have to tell her, and I didn't have the courage to tell her. No, there was none.
What about you, Amma?
Thank you. I said no, so I was saying. Okay, I would say question maybe.
What have you always wanted to tell me, but you didn't have the courage to?
You don't have more courage to tell you everything. Like, because before Gifty Beko College, I'm catching and say, Mommy, my share will be my boyfriend, but send me introduce to the child. Until me courage catch and say, Gifty, the other neighbor and no one I'm paying me home. Peso be change, remember. So when you're ready, don't go there because the men who no one I'm paying me home. Would you know about the chair? If I said, what can I say for better for worse? If I said, as I say, no, my worry. The person and the way the way about, which now do you about? No, me, I won't accept that. The capture no catch me say, are you ready? Or the no, not in the chair. Nice guy. They say, no, almost together. So maybe I don't know. Me hide baby na me pese me hu baby me pese me hu everything. Catch and say disrespect ukun my ba ha mo na be ka dey with me pese me catch me ka e dey action.
Let's move on. Let's move on. So I think like that was like tree English, like you said, where she's just basically both of our parents, and I'm super grateful for this, have been extremely transparent with us, and Stacey could like jump in with this too, where like things that like I think some people, at least for me, would have been scared to tell their parents, like I was open to tell my mom, and I think it's because she was just welcoming. Whether I was going to get in trouble or not, she would find out anyway, so I gave myself the benefit of the doubt and always told her, and regardless of the consequences, like she always just welcomed the conversation anyway, so
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
right.
And I think even like there was this scenario we were talking about yesterday where when Jeff and I broke up, like they teamed up to try to talk me. Like they teamed up to try to get us back together. And like I don't know which kind of mom would do that, but she's my gossip buddy.
Yeah, that's it. And we encourage it because like my mom always used to say something when I was a teenager, and I would roll my eyes. Yes, I would roll my eyes. Where she says like you don't know the value of your mom until you're older, and the truth is like I really didn't until like I got married, and I'll call my mom like, how do you make this again? What should I do now? Like she's literally become like my confidant. Like if I'm having an issue, like I come to her like. I don't know how to be a mom, obviously, and she's been the perfect example for me as to how to be a mom to Harper. So, like, definitely encourage it, especially for females. Like, cherish the moments with your mom because they're just like, they're the best. Look at them, feeling gas. Feeling gas.
Yeah, be with them while they're here because, you know, not everybody's privileged to be in the opportunity. So.
And enjoy it when they're still alive.
That's right.
Because one day you will look around and you won't see them no more.
That's right. Yeah.
That's real. All right, dropping the gems. All right, let's get back to it. Growing up, who inspired you the most? No crying.
No crying. Me papa, your friend Eja Tom. Ona inspired me the most. So growing up, no, they be na me nyina me te say me papa, because me papa love the children so much. Na yiswa no. Sometimes obetwa kwasia de bi obetwa corn beef no asala na ya tete ama ye na ye bubo wudi no bi abefa. In those days corn beef wasn't common. Besides that, what I growing up me hwe me papa nyina na me hu ni say or you will be our or the woman will be our respect or respect each and every person. We are now we are bear man or throw him. We are bar, we do him. It doesn't matter. So when you and I say we are or respect will be an open and none no more someone and none anema. Untimin for me agro. Be our person will be our mamma to port or my way. Ni sent no cran or nature for the try. Or nature for the title. Tie or top tie better than my Jeff because you never know when I back as will be will be an any gene a metal tie into no or tie be brave man into Jeff for warrior no or so a percent nebano a yet to send in into no Thomas. On Jeff or not Jeff for dinner tono into no growing up in me one said I'm assuming I'm assuming person name ma cool now obi a me hunu bia penny or akola or meeting me the respect amano into no it's my father who inspired me the most in life.
All right, that was a lot to translate.
First of all, this is Slingshot. Just so I can help you.
Thank you. That's what I was gonna say. So she said that she who inspires her the most is her father, which is my grandfather. We call him Ejatom, but his name is Thomas. And basically the reason why he inspires her is that when she grown up, she made an example where he was so giving that corned beef. If you guys have corned beef here, do not take it for granted. Because back in the days, it was a big deal. So like when they grew up, they would open one can and he would like split it up amongst the children and line them up so they could come get it. And he was very respectful to everybody, whether an old person or a young person. Every time he sees you, he refers to you as king. So if you were a young boy, he'll call you king. And if you're a young woman, he'll call you queen. I wonder where I got my queenliness. But something along those lines. And I think she was saying that my brother named his son, which is my nephew, right? Nephew's a boy?
Yep.
Okay, I always ask that. My nephew after him, Thomas. So that's her little story of like, you know, who inspires her the most. And he's actually pretty inspirational. I didn't get to meet him often, but he knew that my brother and I liked honey, and he would always make sure that we got honey, no matter who was coming to Accra. Like, you guys are going there, is it even gonna be close to them? Here's honey, go give it to them. And I met him like just a few times because he was in Agogo, but I was in Accra. But he was the little that I know about him, he was truly an amazing person.
Mommy,
Yes.
who inspired you the most?
That's it. Do I inspire me the most? Yeah, my papa Nuya, a friend of Daniel Clement also.
Wow, full name.
Yes, you finish out this year also. And then the wife, no more to London, almost feel London by at the age of 8, 9, and now on the family now, I'm going to meet my Jisanka, me your Brunei America, I was being adopted, but you Ghana, I wasn't adopted. My papa, a penny no, Abba. Oh, you're a very good man. No, very, very straight. See, I can see a baby December, and I say January. I was here started from a money bear 3 months notice. Then a sister, I hear on a bar. The best start the best start from best September, October, November, December. Every day I was here reminding no Papa.
I see where you get it from.
Papa, Papa, you beko hand every day. Near catch them, na time no drew on our catch and no say, the ben mo can some beko. Oh, Papa, ya crowd that or say, okay. Or no bed driveway in at the yakko, no no has a picking up. Now, Upe Fio, who difference? My name is sister. We bed in it, we bed in it. Wardrobe say, dress I see a dear. I was so. When she say way, and I say way. But she said, no, well, may he rest in peace. Why a very good man, very, very. Even me, you cry, say, me corner on more. Or say, Ama, Kofa Prayer Praha. A Kofa Rick, you know, Kofa Moa, not Doha, only there. He doesn't care how old you are. Or say the bar, or say the bar, the attempt, Yabaya Kola, a name. And tea on any rate, woman inspire me the most. Now, me papa no, well, may he rest in peace. Such a wonderful father. If you are who difference, my sister know New Jersey. And papa, the dawa say, and to with the my and one year they bought your bra over her. Rest peacefully in peace.
Amen.
All right, then. So to translate, she said who inspired her the most, it's her uncle. So culturally in the Ghanaian culture, we do not really have like uncles, aunties, cousins. We usually say like sister, mom, dad, brother. Like we don't really do the cousin thing. So my mom was saying that her uncle raised her as his own child, to the point that there was never any difference between his biological children and her. And for that, she's forever grateful, because like that love that he showed her, it's like made her who she is today. And unfortunately, he's passed away, but everything that he taught her, she's been able to implement in her life today.
Well said.
Yeah,
I'm trying. All right. So the next question is, what did you discover in the last few years or last decade or two that you wish you discovered sooner?
What I discover
The last
few years is healthy lifestyle. Growing up, no. Na me say a healthy lifestyle and who here be until last few years. And I mean who say healthy lifestyle and who here, especially eating healthy, exercising, relaxing, you contribute to a healthy lifestyle. So we follow a bebo into no Nansenya me who say Sani amani who here so why was so with me did healthy. And near maybe a ye kuromuno, ye aduane ye share that me who baby, unya fufu biana, or them quack and one hour you free. But growing up on it, no, me discover say I was saying if you eat your balanced diet, you have to have exercise, you have to have time for yourself, you have to relax, coming together. Me who say me discover say nunti na ama abrofo no se wo hwɛ mu yi a abrofo ni enyini cheche yen okwa kwhwe obi no 100 plus nso no okura no poma no nam ho all because of healthy lifestyle or mu lady into no that's the little I can say a healthy lifestyle is good into no yeah mu lady be.
Gosh, I wish you guys spoke Tree. If you have like a friend that speaks Tree, forward this to them and let them do the translation. Maybe I'm doing a horrible job and I'm not even telling you the correct thing, but share this with them. Yeah. But what she's saying is that she wished in the last decade she knew to lead a healthy lifestyle, meaning that she wished she had eaten healthier or like exercised more, because she realizes now that good health is everything. She wished that, did I miss anything? She wished that certain foods that you eat that are good for your body, or like even being active, and like I think she mentioned like relaxing, kind of like taking care of your body, if you would, because that body is gonna be what's gonna carry you through from our age till their beautiful age.
Black don't crack, y'all.
I'm saying.
Mommy, what about you? What do you wish you discovered?
Me discover say similar to Monica there no. Say obedi the healthy, obey exercise. And now when you're and san wakako doctor, because most people, especially my Ghanaian people, obi wo hono mo a oyare a obetna hono mo a kosi last minute. Ebi ana eye adekitikiti bi na akoye ade a umpe. Obedi di ye, said the man kakaye no. Obedi di ye, obe exercise, obenya enough time for yourself. Obe dan tem, no sorry tem, yes o didi late. Obi hono ma na jobe 12. No, we did
it. Stop now.
So we did 12, and I said, better take you back 8 hours, my better, fine. Saturday, and then I just. But we be did you boom? No, I call that. Maybe and then yes, I know a fencing. We need fencing, we need life. Until the back say, I will say yes, exercise your home, and yes, say you train my area and sana your cocoa doctor. So, over every 3 months, you be a walk or I check your pressure, I check you, I check you, I check you. Let me live forever and ever. Then you action.
So, my mom said something very similar to my Monica, where she said basically making sure you're living a healthy lifestyle. So, I make fun of my mom a lot, where she eats grape tomatoes for breakfast. What do you blend, that guava thing? Like, her house is like a juice kitchen, where I always make fun of her, but she's actually been really healthy, and I guess she's just been discovering these things. But the irony in everything they're saying is that, like, in Ghana, like, all these things just grow. Like, people have mango trees in their backyards, they grow spinach, like, it's just there. So I think, like, hearing them say that, it's also a bit of realization that we shouldn't take for granted, like, the nature that's around us, because, like, they're just growing everywhere, at least in Ghana. Like, it's not hard to go find a mango on the ground, unfortunately, or a coconut. Like, I've seen many coconut trees. So to sum it up, they're just big, but they both just said they wish they discovered the idea of a healthy lifestyle sooner. However, they have implemented a healthy lifestyle into their current life. Hence why they look the way they do. Duh.
Hello. Yeah.
They're over us.
I know, they really are. But they've been doing so good though.
Yes.
We gotta give them some credit.
You guys are doing amazing.
Hey.
Hi.
No. So, what do you wish you made more time for in your life?
What? Okay. What I wish I made it more time for is raising my children. It's all about my children. I decided so I broached time until because me need time until the man called Ghana, and that was the biggest mistake I did. Because the biggest mistake I do be better woman or mobile for no ma catch a colani yale chrome so anyare. Timidem Stacy Kogana. Stacy was just 4, Leroy was 2 months, and I took them to Ghana all because of time. So yeah, because I don't have time. Oh, the ben now they are calling me babysitter, and son wa be see call pon wa wasa akọfa no nti no, why not take them to Ghana na me free? And I regret because me face and I was saying I'm making more time for my own children. I didn't make more time for my children. And so I wish Senka me making more time for my own children and stop a juma time on me to be free, so no more overtime. Instead of overtime, come home and take care of my own children, but I did not. So that's the biggest mistake I did. So no one should do that. If you have children, raise your own children and don't depend on nobody to raise your children for you. Make time. If you try to make time, you will have it. Time, so when you have say be open time, when you time with that, you can be busy all day, going to work in the morning, doing overtime in the afternoon, going to here and there, and you take your own children to Ghana, all because of time. So if I wish I made more time for myself and do less work and more time for my children.
Should we let her answer and then we just translate?
Yes, because
Mom, do you want to go?
Yeah. Okay. I'm saying the Monica Kaya no, asem papa. So idea me regularity in say many time I share Kenneth any gifty. I'm a day a call Ghana, but me don't call Ghana. No, me call Ghana once and I say twice a year. But say some Korano one chain Korano, and you may pay or no more. Who qualify for rather than say would you want to be coffee. So but will be a show back. Will be show back until say the one kasa but will share a friend say oba. Even though more boy men made our mercy. But my advice will be as I didn't trim more be and funny bar and coffee. The obedino now when the obedino now bano edibi. Because there's nothing like us Warrington, what coach said the Oban who's here, what you are in, say school, and I said they can now then call, what picking it up. What picking it up? When not be free, or baby did why any homework, or I read this storybook actually. What in the car? Will be one more bit to me, I share over. That is said the one Casancasa better over. It may advise will be as and patch over. Wash over. Because America and Korano one chain we have more benefits. God bless America. Okwa pay bibia almost our income mpo. No bo san sen kwala he na wo. Asa no ma show income. Nti ehun hia sa wo de ba Ghana. Ana do ba be ka che say obi na entete oba. Wa make it time for one oma show omba na Yakopon shira omo. That's it.
So to translate what both of our beautiful moms said, they both wish they had more time to raise their children. I'm gonna say something at the end of this, but to translate, they wish they had more time to raise their children. However, due to circumstances when they came here, they did not, and they sent us to Ghana. So Kenneth and I were sent to Ghana. Stacy and her siblings were also sent to Ghana in order for our parents to work. And the truth is, I want to personally say that though I did not enjoy my time in Ghana, I'm grateful that you even made that sacrifice for us, because I never saw it as like, oh, my mom has abandoned me. I just saw it like my mom is making a sacrifice for me to have a better life. And the truth is, like, I have a really great life. So, like, thank you for the sacrifice. Thank you for the sacrifice. Like, don't be too hard on yourself, because you did what was best for us in that moment. But more importantly, I think Stacey can, like, agree with me on this, that what you did for us is why we're able to sit here comfortably and do this and even do better for our children. So thank you guys for that.
Thank you too.
Don't be too hard on yourselves. Like, we appreciate it. Circumstances were different. And also another thing, like, I think my mom said this, like, a lot of people don't know that when you come here, you have access to all these benefits and things. Like, I didn't know about, like, SNAP until I started working in schools, right? So, like, I think, like, to other parents, like, especially of immigrant families, like, they don't know of these resources. So, unfortunately, then the only option, unfortunately, sometimes is to send your child back so you can work and make money to send it back to them and vice versa. So like, just want to throw that out there. Like, we are really grateful for what you guys did. Like, we don't take it for granted, and we're thankful.
Yes.
I don't know if you want to jump in.
I do want to add a little bit. I know one of the things that they did say was they wish they made more time, and I think that should be very telling as to how we should approach our situations with our children when we have them. Because I always say this, that life is about created memories, and like, while you have the loved ones close, and it's not just for your kids, it's for the people around you, you want to create these memories. Because I think a pastor has said this best at a funeral that I went to, that when you go to your grave, you just take yourself and your memories with you. You don't take any materialistic things that you've acquired in life. So like, working hard, acquiring these things, maybe it's a house, maybe it's a car, to be comfortable, but you don't take any of these things with you when you are no longer here. But you will be able to kind of hold on to the memories and like sleep peacefully with your memories. So creative memories are important, but like Gifty, I really do appreciate we were I would say exception of the rules. There are situations where people do go to Ghana and like things don't work out, but like, we are grateful that like our stories are the way they are, and that things turn out good, and we appreciate the sacrifice.
Yeah. And just so you guys know, I want to say you did make a lot of time for us. So like, I don't want you to think you never did. Like, my mom had us in every possible activity in this world. Like, I took fencing, and when I say that to people, just like, you live in the Bronx, how do you take fencing? Ask my mom where she found out a fencing program. But like, I want you to know that every report card, my mom was the first parent there. Every like school play, school activity, Kenneth played basketball in every association ever, and she made the effort to go to every single one and still have a job that was not a 9 to 5. It was more like a 7 to whatever, however long it was. But like, I want you to know that you did always make time for us, so we do appreciate that as well. Like, you did your best, and I think your best is what has gotten us here. So
it has.
Yeah,
they were definitely some go-getters. You guys are like exemplary women. You guys should be proud of yourselves.
Yes,
we love you guys, and we definitely appreciate you being here. Was that the last question?
That was the last question.
You're
done?
You're done. You guys did it.
Relax, you're done.
Okay.
They
did
thank
it.
you.
They made it through our painful, torturous questions. But now that we're at the end, I definitely also want to ask that, like, I don't think it's easy to let your children go like voluntary because of your circumstances. So like Gifty says, you guys like really, like, we understand the sacrifice, and I'm sure Gifty even more so, because like, I just imagine you having to take Harper, like, I don't even think I'm gonna let you, and I'm her godmother. And so like, I think that's a great sacrifice, so we appreciate all that you've done. And when we got here, things were like amazing. Like, you guys made up for lost time and more. And they're always, my mom always comes here and she cooks up a storm. So I'm enjoying the benefits now. So if that's tied with guilt, I'll take it. But she's always throwing it down for us when she comes here. This morning she came here and I'm like, please don't make food. We have plans. I called. We stepped out for like 2 minutes. We came back and food was home. Yeah, so we appreciate you guys.
Same with this woman.
Yes, they won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop.
And I appreciate it all. So that is actually going to wrap it for this video experience of Sis Get a Grip with our beautiful mommies. So thank you. Do you want to do the subscribe? Don't forget.
I do. So this is a Christmas special, as you can see, with our beautiful Christmas aesthetic. Yes, this is a Christmas special, and as we are in the season of, like, you know, just Christmas and love, and just, we know that it's been a really rough year, and like, even though it's kind of hard to celebrate the holidays, call your loved ones, do a small get together, love up on each other, because this year more than any other year has shown us that, you know, anything can happen at any time. So as we are loving up on our mothers and they loving up on us, and we are in this season of just love, giving, and just being present, I think we should take this moment to enjoy it. With that being said, please, if this is your first time joining us, welcome. And if you are old, welcome back. We're still looking for a name for you guys. But be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow us. And make sure you catch up on all the old episodes, because they're just as good. Okay? Until next time, get to tune into Sis, Get a Grip.